Porto. Yeah, man. Here I am. Live as can be. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Oh, where are we? Oh, I typed it in. Okay, never mind. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go on. Let's do it again. I typed it in. Good evening. There you go. Right. Carlos, hi. Lauren, how you doing, girlie? Who we got? Inga, how you doing, darling? Podcast. I'm sure I saw you somewhere. Where are you? Sure I saw podcast. Yeah, there we go. Oh, PodQuest. How you doing? Nice to see you. What the hell do you want? Oh, chickens are away. Dogs have been for their walk. So we should have a nice, calm evening. Yeah, right. We've got Mona. All right, so who are we missing? Quite a few. Have you had a good week? That's what I want to know. Leslie's missing. Rob's missing. Or is he in? Are they in? I'm here. Yeah, I know, podcast. You're there. I know. I saw your message just as I was about to click live. Where is he? Carlos, how you doing, fella? What's the weather like in the UK, guys? Come on, I want to hear this so I can upset you. School's out. Nah, it's not summer. It's not summer. School's not out. Come on, guys. Tell me, what was the weather like for a whole week in the UK? What? With them beady eyes looking up at you. Yeah, it's like those I love you daddy eyes. Oh, man. They know how to get to my heart. I know it's not podcast. I know, but that's just what I say. Oh, it's PortQuest. I know it's PortQuest, but podcast sounds better. Okay, look at this. She wants to come up. Wants to come up. She's got up. Right, come on, girlie. Here are the girls. But we, you see, when Lady Lou comes up, she sits still. I know, darling. She's a mental case, isn't she? Right, okay. I've got to get their balls. Hold on. They do this every time the live stream's on. Come on, then. Come on. Mona, there you go. Off you go. Lady Lulu. There you go, baby. Right. Right. That'll get them settled down. So. Oh, what ain't I getting? PortQuest. What am I not getting? Leslie, how you doing, gorgeous? Nice to see ya. Okay, let's get the right glasses on. Whoa, god damn it, that works. Whoa. Gee, I should wear them more often. I really should. Oh. Is nobody going to tell me what the weather has been like in the UK for the last week, please. Oh, right. Thank you, Rob. Oh, yeah. I'll remember now. Oops. Yes, got ya. Yeah. Oh, lordy, lordy. It's my age. It's that's what it comes down to, okay? It's just my age. No problem. Not a problem. I can put up with it. A bit mixed, cloudy, colder, bit mixed, colder. Finally, finally. Oh, nice one, Inga. Nice one. Right, okay, so in line with what the subject is tonight, for the last 3 weeks, month, 6 weeks, can't remember, but for a long time, every day has started off with a very slight chill to it. Yeah. Not that you couldn't go out in a t-shirt, you could, but there was a very slight chill. I'm talking 6 in the morning, okay? And then by about 8 o'clock, yeah. And then by midday, it's just like 28, 30 degrees every day, like it will be tomorrow and the day after. No, hold on. No, tomorrow. Oh, no. No, my friend David is coming from France to go paramotoring. And he said to me, we ain't flying Friday. There's a thunderstorm coming. What? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. You're not kidding, Rob. It was just unbelievable. I mean, the weather's been awesome. So for all of you not living in Portugal, hard luck. Iggy, where's Iggy? Iggy, where's Iggy? I can't see. Ah, here we go. Hello, Newman. Boa noite. Boa noite. How you doing? Are the girls happy? Oh, yes. Can you see? No, you can't. Hold on. So what I do is I give the girls, there you go. There's Lady Lulu, and she's got a rubber ball, and I stuff it really, really hard with all sorts of little treats. And they've got to get the treats out of the rubber ball, and it frustrates them, but they seem to have really cracked it well these days. There you go. You can just see the red ball. Okay. All right. Rob, that's a very good question because I took a walk around my forest yesterday. Hi, Diego. How you doing? Nice to see you. Yay. Thanks for joining us. I took a walk around my forest yesterday and looking at everything. And I thought to myself, I really ought to burn all this lot before the rains come and it's too wet to burn. So I'm seriously thinking about putting in for a fire and seeing what happens. Do you do it online, Rob? Put in for fires, that is. I'm pleased to hear it, Diego. Nice one. Oh, and a question for you UK guys. Are you allowed bonfires? And if so, do you have to get permission to have them? Me, I'm absolutely terrific. Thank you, Diego. Fantastic. Yeah. Life is, how can I put it? Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. New things are happening. I'm making lots of new Portuguese friends. Yeah, okay, understand exactly what you're saying, Lauren. But out here, when you trim all the trees and the bushes and that lot takes too long to break down. And I get a lot of it, so I have to burn it. Okay, Leslie, right. So it's 8 p.m. onwards. Right, okay. Okay, so in case you don't know, here in Portugal, you cannot have a fire without permission. If you do, you will get fined by the policia. So you have to apply to the organization that deals with it. I don't know what they're called. I just do it online. And they come back and say yes or no. The bans on fires are normally from about May through till September, depending on how dry it still is. So because it has been dry and there has been no rain, there is a good chance that there'll be no bonfires allowed. Oh, 2 tons. Yeah. Yeah, you can compost the grass cuttings, fantastic. It's just all the cuttings off the trees. And the thing is, I get a huge quantity of it. If you're asking, Leslie, if you've got a small garden, do you still need permission? Doesn't matter here about the size of your land. You just got to have permission no matter what. You cannot have a bonfire here without having permission. So what you do is you get it come through by email and by SMS message, so that when you're having the bonfire, because some people will have bonfires in their quintas and quintals out in the forest, and they obviously haven't got their emails with them. So when it's sent through on an SMS message, so that you can show the police. Hi, Will. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. And this fire control thing, the permissions thing, came in, I think, about 4 years ago, somewhere about there. I'm sure. Kano. Where's Kano? Oh, hi, Kano. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Did I see your latest? Did I see your latest? No. Where is it? Hold on, Tiago. My God, they're moving like a rocket. Tiago. No, Tiago, I didn't. Can you copy and paste, please? Oh, where is it? Tiago. What do you think about a wood chipper? Okay, right, gotcha. Wood chippers are good. They're really good. They take a lot of work, but they are good. But what I would suggest, if you're going to get one, get a very, very good one. And I mean nigh on industrial. Out here, that's what you're going to need. You're going to need a wood chipper that's going to be able to take, I haven't got a measuring tape around me, you're going to need it where it can take branches like this. Okay? You're talking about 4-inch branches, 4 inches across. Yeah, and then wood chip the living daylights out of it. Does take a lot of work, though, a lot of work. And when you're on your own, And it works better when you've got two people doing it. The trouble is, okay, Tiago, I hear what you're saying, but it takes two people to do it, really. And I just don't have the time, to be honest with you. And I don't need it. I actually don't need it. I used to do the wood chippings and then collect them all up, and there was loads of them. And I mean, huge quantity. It must have been like 3 ton. And I'd spread them all over the garden. But I found an easier way of doing it. I go into my forest and I collect up all the foliage, the old leaves that have fallen down, all the folio, and put that on the garden as weed barrier, protection. And that works perfect. Yeah, Kano, absolutely. Why wood burners are not wood? You can have a wood burner wherever you want. Man, go for it. Go for a wood burner for sure. Absolutely. Cool. You can't go wrong with one of them, really. Yep, absolutely right, Carlos. Brick built. Yeah, that's right, Rob. You have to. There's a lot of preparation work for doing putting the branches through a mulcher or a wood chipper. Wood what? For gals. I think he means wood burners while open fires banned. Are open fires banned in Portugal? I don't think so. Newman, hi there. Right, okay. That's really, really good, actually. Solar panels. I want to talk to you about that. Let's spend a bit of time talking about that. Right. I have a new friend who goes by the name of, oh God, hold on a minute. And I think I don't know whether they're part of the community or not, but they will be soon if they're not. Hold on. Have you guys heard me mention the name Kevin before? From Germany. Kevin from Germany. This guy lives about 15 minutes from me, and I went round to their house, and they've got a solar system, and I think it cost about 700 euros, somewhere about there, and it produces the electricity and it feeds it into the grid. And I think this is quite clever, because by having it fed into the grid and what you put in, then the electricity company doesn't charge you for. That means that you don't have to have any batteries. You don't have to have a battery bank. Okay. And his electric bill has been reduced considerably. And I think that's a very clever idea, and it's definitely worth looking into. because the other way of doing it is obviously having a battery bank, and you've got to maintain all of that. And those batteries are not cheap, especially if you're going to go for the non-acid ones, whatever they're called. I forgot. But solar out here is big business. The Portuguese, unfortunately, are not in a position to be able to afford it on the scale where it's needed. But Kevin has got a system where his electric bill is being reduced considerably, and he's thinking about adding to it. But there is a limit to how much your system can pump back into the grid. So you can't have it pumping in 20 gigawatts. There's a limit on it. I don't know why. Perhaps the electric company's afraid that you'll put them out of business. But yeah. So if anybody wants any more information on solar, excuse me, on solar systems, and particularly the one that Kevin's got, where it feeds directly into the grid, let me know and I'll pass his number on to you. He commutes to and from Germany, and they're looking to be here permanent mid next year. Right, hold on, other glasses so I can read. Where are we? Will 700 euros sounds cheap. Well, that's exactly what I thought, Will, yeah? But take out of that system the batteries, and you're talking 2 panels and a charger, and he said he went and got it from Leroy Merlin. So it does sound cheap, but it's actually doing its job. Right, Rob, you must have a bank of batteries, yeah? I hear what you're saying, Will. And there's a chance that it was 7K, not 700. But I would go to the bookies and put £1,000 down that he did say 700. In fact, let's test it out. Let's test it out right now. I'll send him a message and ask him how much his solar system cost. Hold on a minute. It's probably in I mean, there's all the messages, and it's probably in there somewhere, but I haven't got time to look, so I'll ask him. Hi there, Kev. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing all right. Are you still in Germany? I'm guessing so, and I'm obviously guessing you got back there safely. Right, just a quick question for me and the community on live stream. How much did your solar system cost you at your house in Portugal, please? Cheers, Kevin. There we go. Let's see if he comes back. Yeah, I know, Kilo. I know. But he said he got it from Leroy Merlin. So Leroy Merlin doesn't do big systems like what Rob's got. Not, you're talking about an off-the-shelf system. Take boxes home and set it up, and that's what he said he did. Let's see if he comes through. It'll be interesting. And if he doesn't come through while we're on the live stream, what I'll do is go on to WhatsApp and I'll message everybody with what it cost. Okay, right. It's time for some refreshment. Yeah, Lauren, you're absolutely right. It would be worth it, 700 euros. You're not kidding, especially because you set it up, connect it to the grid, and then you get you get your bill reduced based on how much electricity you've put into the grid system. And he says his bill has been seriously reduced, and on some days it's been nothing. Oh, sorry, Lauren. Oh. Sorry. Wow. I have a solar panel and battery, and that cost me 400. A small portable setup. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Rob! It's not the glasses that's the problem, it's the brain. Oh. It's the brain. God blimey, I'm hot. I'm hot. What's the temperature in the garage? I bet you, I haven't looked. I promise I haven't looked. I bet you it's 22 or higher. There we go. 22.2. All right, Rob. All right, Rob. Thank you very much. 22.2. Yep. 22.2 degrees here. 26. Where are you, Kilo? The equator? Sahara Desert? Fake. Carlos says fake. Hey, Carlos. Spin on it, man. Yeah, well, Will, that's because you've got the heating on. Come on. Lisbon. All right. Okay. Lisbon. Actually, can you change that? I want you to retype that. It's Lisboa. Inga, 20 in my room without heating. That's pretty good. Yeah. So you had your heating on, Leslie? Really? Wow. I know. Okay, hold on. This shocked me. I was talking to a family about a week ago who were wanting to come out to Portugal, and they had their wood burner on. They were sitting in the lounge. He's a heating engineer, like what I was, and they had the wood burner on. What? Inga has it on every morning. Last days, right? Will hasn't had it on since March. Yeah, this is a delicious October, isn't it? But if I remember rightly, last year this went on right into mid-November. This kind of weather, these temperatures. What? Diego, what have I done wrong? Mac, you dirty man. What have I done wrong? Hot water bottle in the evening. Nice one, Lauren. I've got one waiting for you. I've got a hot water bottle here waiting for you. Serious. Jacob, what have I done? No, really? No. Not where I was, Rob. These temperatures, what we've got now, I remember them going right into November. Because November is when you do the olive trees. Kilo. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty insulated, really. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, Diego. Right, yeah. I know, it was naughty of me, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think YouTube's going to ban me. At least I hope not. I hope not. Right. Okay, so come on, guys. Tonight's subject. Now we've got all the pleasantries out of the way. Can anyone tell me what tonight's subject is, please? And the first person to jump in will be... No, Carlos. You see? Come on, Diego. Look at Carlos being... Well, what would that be? Carlos is being crude. Carlos is being crude. He's wrote a rude word, I think. Crude word. All right, Will. You do that. But I've got like 5 temperature gauges all around the place, and I watch them every day throughout the day. Right, come on. Tonight's subject. Can anyone tell me what it is, please? You're going to ban me. You're going to ban me yourself. Oh, don't do that. I don't want to sit here on my own. Processes for Portugal. What? Vietnam. Is that what it says? Oh, yeah, it possibly is, Will. It possibly is warmer than last year. But last year was good. I bet this goes on until mid-November. Come on. Right. Question. Come on, Diego. Let's have a question. Tonight's wonderful subject is all about moving to Portugal, and is it right for you? Lauren, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to find out. But I think you already know. Carlos, is Portugal right? Is moving to Portugal right for you? Yeah. In a few months it will be, won't it? Leslie, that's what I was saying. Santa Maria. Lauren, can you get here as quick as you can, please? I need your help. No, girls, come on, bugger off. No, out. You've had attention all day long. Go on, out. You've had attention all day long. I've took you for walks. You've had your balls. Now sod off. Yeah, that told them. That told them, didn't it? Huh? I laid it on thick there, didn't I? Huh? Diego, do I know what? I can't even pronounce it. I can't even pronounce that. Nope. Go away. Go away. Go on. Go and play in the forest. Go and play in the forest. Out. Out. Don't I get firm, eh? Slap the table. Oh dear. The thick blood sausages, Mac. Right. Okay, yeah. Thick blood sausages, yeah. Seen them, tasted them, don't like them. She's there, look at her. Look at her in the corner, there. Look at her watching me. She's a little madam. Trouble is, I give in to them too easy. She's settled down. Right, come on, guys. Has anybody got any questions about moving to Portugal, the process of moving to Portugal, how you do it, how you should do it, how you shouldn't do it, and why you would want to do it? Yes, Inga, I know, and I was a bit disappointed with that, really, that decision. I understand why you made that decision. I was really looking forward to you coming to Portugal, but when you told me that when your daughter comes here and you're able to then take a long period out and come and stay, I think that's a brilliant option. Absolutely brilliant. Because you can come at the right times of year. You can come, or let's put it this way, you can decide not to come when it's ridiculously hot and when it's ridiculously cold. So you've got the best of both worlds. Will, I love Portugal too. Right. Okay. That's the best AI he. Kilo. That doesn't make sense, Kilo. Right. Right, hold on a minute. I was watching stuff about the tectonics. Tectonics? T-E-C-H. Tonic. Tectonic played in the Atlantic. And they are getting concerned about them. Oh, are they now? Go on then, Leslie. Why are they getting concerned about the tectonic plates in the Atlantic? And hasn't there been some movement on the ones in the Pacific? Or was that a program I was watching that was a bit outdated? I don't know. Right. Right. Well, we haven't had a big earthquake lately. It's overdue. Last big one was in 69. Carlos, when you say last big one was in 69, whereabouts are you referring to that took place? What, Lauren? Wow. Rob was born in 69. I was born in 92. Oh, in Portugal. Carlos, this earthquake that took place in 1969, whereabouts was it? Was it Lisboa? Yeah, but where was the epicenter? Was the epicenter at Lisboa? Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. Really, Kilo? One of your chimneys came down. Wow. Diego, it's Lisboa. Please. Right. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right, Rob. There are earthquakes going off all over the place. And most people don't even know about them or feel them. But then there are the whoppers. Kilo, the earthquake was in the Atlantic somewhere. I was born there. Right. Oh my God. 260 kilometers off the coast of Lisboa. A lot of mine shafts collapsing. Ooh, right. That's a big one if that's the magnitude. Typhoon, yeah, Typhoon Alley. Is that right, Kilo? Every 200 years plus. Okay. Oh. No, he's not come through. So the last earthquake was 69. Was it 69? Hold on. Yeah, 69. Carlos, and whoever else knows about it. How big was that? I mean, was it a massive one? The one in 69. I know the one way back in history, whenever it was, 1700s, wasn't it? I think. Yes, somewhere about 1750. I know that just ripped Lisboa to bits, didn't it? Not massive, but strong. When Not massive, but strong. Right. Lots of old properties collapsed. Okay, yeah, that's strong. Oh, right. You see, that's interesting. Right, okay. That's interesting because when I go through a certain part of the village of Sind, there's an area where all the houses are like ruined and it's just there. And then when you're walking around the rest of Sind, they're all okay. And I wonder if those houses were built before people were building houses to withstand earthquakes, and those ones were shaken like hell in that earthquake and collapsed. There's something like 20, 15, I'd say 15 houses in the village in Sind, and they've all collapsed. Yeah, it's quite a large area, really. And then in between, you've got a row of houses, and then in the middle, somebody's living in one, but the rest round them are all collapsed. Oh, right, the one in 1755. Right. Okay. And so are you suggesting and thinking that there's one that's imminent? Right. Will, is that the one that happened in 69? 7.3 on the Richter scale? There's there's an undersea the largest one since 1755. Right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Wasn't there one off the coast of Russia recently? I might have got that wrong because I watch a program while I'm having my dinner. I watch it every day called Air Crash Investigators, something like that. And there was an earthquake in that program. There was an earthquake off the coast of Russia in the Pacific. But I'm sure I saw on the news recently that there was an earthquake off the coast of Russia. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. I don't remember that, Kilo. In fact, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even know nothing about that earthquake. Last year. When last year? Wow. 5 p.m. Right. You felt it in north too. Wow, did you? Oh, right. So the Algarve and Lisboa got it the strongest. Okay, Kilo, but I was really referring to the time of year. I should have made that clear. Sorry. What time of year did it happen? Gibraltar, 7.8. Whoa. Yep, you've got that right, Carlos. That's it. No problemo. I've got no problem with it. 13 deaths, dozens of injuries. Wow. Okay. I'm with you there, Diego. Yeah, I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it being reported. And I watch the Portuguese news every morning. Carlos felt it. Nice one, Rob. Thank you very much. Yep, is everyone hitting the thumbs up? 26th of August. All right, it was in August. Right. Okay. 13 people. So Morocco got it obviously worse than Portugal. Hmm. Rob's off to Morocco in 2 weeks. Okay. And why not? Inga, do you get many earthquakes where you are in that area? Yeah, I mean, there's no predicting earthquakes or volcanoes. Okay. Right. And how often does that happen, Inga? And how strong? Are they just like little tremors, or are they big enough that they raise great concern? Oh, they're big tremors. Right. Ooh. Tiago. Mac, in a few minutes, I'm going out to a Portuguese live stream where I make parts. Where you make part? Where I make part? Do you mean take part? I'm getting confused now. Right, so in a few minutes you're going out. Right, okay. Where I take part. Every now and again, right. So when you, hold on a minute, Inga, when you say every now and again, hold on. Cracks in walls, okay. Take part, yeah. I thought that's what he meant, take part. Yeah. Right, no problem, Diego. And thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. So that's pretty significant, actually, Inga. Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, Portugal's really small, and we're getting these earthquakes. There must be earthquakes of all different magnitudes all over America every day. Mississippi hippy pippy. I mean, America has to have them big, don't they? They get everything big. Everything is big in America. Oh, that's interesting to know, Inga. Netherlands is one of the biggest river delta. Right. Tiago, hold on. He's in Portuguese, but if you want to watch, I can share with you. Right, it's all in Portuguese. Right. Okay. Inga, is the Netherlands very flat? As I recall from history, I think it's one of the flattest countries in Europe, isn't it? Am I right? No. That's where Peter stuck his finger in the dike, isn't it? Yeah, flat, totally flat. Yeah, that's where the story about Peter sticking his finger in the dike and saving everybody comes from. Hence, we can bike. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah. Okay. Take care, Diego. Have a lovely time and thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Limburg. She stole my crown. Out. 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 Go on. We've got a thief among the community. How many online? 12. 12, I believe. We've got a thief among the community. Wow. Right. I'll settle for 2. Wine o'clock, says Inga. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more, young lady. My coffee's, no, I've got a little bit left. Means I've got to get off my seat, go and get some wine, which is going to stir Mona up. So be it. So be it. Let's go get some wine. No. Come on, out. Mona. Out. No. Okay. I hope you guys have got a glass of Saud. All right, podcast. Mac, do you have a problem with Romanian gypsies around your area? Nope. No. No, we don't. In fact, in the whole time that I've been here, I've never seen any gypsies. No, not in the whole area. Have you got problems then? Iberian. Ooh, Iberian. Like the Iberian mongoose. Newman has got white wine. Okay. Right. So what sort of problems are they causing? Actually, this is quite interesting, really. So are they true gypsies, as in old style caravans, horse and cart, that kind of thing? Or are we talking about Mercedes Benz and caravans? I eat the recommended one. Right, okay. Wow, podcast, really? Wow. I'd like to see them try that with me. Yeah, right. Whoa. They're pikeys. Right. Well, if they're pikeys, then that's very different to gypsies. Oh, right. So how are these people traveling around, and what are they living in, if you know? Right, hold on. In our town, have to watch them like hawks. Yeah. Yeah, but Leslie, what you're talking about there are the pikeys, aren't you? You're talking about the scumbags of the earth. Just very nasty rip-off merchants and thieves. Are we talking about podcast? Are we talking about a large community? Rob, are we talking, what are we talking about here? 10, 20, or a large community? The women wear long skirts and headscarves. So like a traditional type of dress code. Have you seen Europeans too that are pickpockets? Right. Yeah, I think, Inga, when it comes to the pickpockets and that kind of thing, that's one of the things that people are told to look out for, particularly in Lisboa and Porto, because the local people, the Portuguese people, know that they keep their wallets and purses and handbags in a more secure way, but tourists don't. And so the pickpockets go after the tourists, easy pickings. Rob, they threaten the women terribly too. Do they now? Huh? Do they now? They're Romanian. Right. Right. I don't know much about this situation. I mean, are they in Portugal illegally? Because if so, the police, I'm sure, would be very keen to shift them out. You're right, Kilo. Where are we? Where are we? Hold on. Inga. In the cities, yes, but not in my village. No, I mean I've not seen any type of roaming people around here. You get, if you go to the supermarket, sometimes you will see the people who weave the baskets, but they're just sitting there weaving the baskets, and they just ask you if you want to buy one or not. They don't seem, well, I've never seen any trouble with them, and I think if they were causing trouble, the police would move them along. Wow, Lauren, whoa, that's interesting, Lauren. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Newman. There are pickpockets everywhere. I mean, some of them, it's almost an art what they can actually take off people. Oh, Romania is part of the EU. Yes, can't kick them out. Right. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me ask a question here. For those of you that are Portuguese, born and bred, imagine, imagine if, okay, I'll use these Romanian gypsies as an example. If these Romanian gypsies were causing trouble, as in it was found by the police that they had stolen things from people and they were perhaps even drug dealing, can they be exported? Hmm. You see, in the UK, there are the true gypsies. There aren't many of them left, but there are a few small communities of true gypsies, and everybody likes them because they're just hard-working nomad people. But I'm afraid other types of individuals have ruined all of that. Yeah, deported. Yeah. Can they actually, if they cause enough trouble and the police have got the evidence of that, can they actually be deported, removed from the country? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing they have to come under the normal legal system. Yeah. Yeah, they would go through normal procedures, as in go to court, be found guilty, and receive whatever punishment the judge deems necessary to give out. deportation. Wonder if the judge has got a nice little book by him and it's got Romanian nomads or Romanian gypsies, blah, 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 and it's instant deportation. They're just called Roma people. Okay. Right, they're born here and in Spain. Right, so okay. They are right, so they are Portuguese. Right, okay. Got it. Got it. Rob, I'm sure we could send them somewhere. Don't be like that, Rob. Right, so they're just called Roma people. And they're Portuguese. Right. No. No, in the 8 years I've been here, never, ever seen anything of them. You see, when I take the girls for a walk, I go in different areas. And when I go through some of the villages, you've got people's open, like lean-to areas with cement mixers and generators and all sorts of equipment there. And nobody steals it, nobody takes it. It's just so safe round here. Right, okay. But if Portuguese, just the normal law. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, when I walk around the villages, and I see all this equipment, and I know the people, I know who they belong to. You know, if I wanted a cement, I mean, I've got a cement mixer, but if I wanted one, I know I've got to go and see Carlos. Oh, Carlos, can I have your cement mixer for a couple of days? Yeah, no problem. But his cement mixer's sitting there and nobody steals it. I mean, nobody locally is going to steal it because they can use it whenever they want. What they've got to do is go and see Carlos and say, they're going to borrow it. And yeah, no problem. So why would anyone want to steal it when they can use it? But nobody from outside comes in and steals it. That's what I love about this country. I just love it. No, you're absolutely right, Will. If that, I'm sure it's almost that if that cement mixer isn't nailed down, it will go. But you see, correct me if I'm not wrong, Will, the Portuguese tell me, and this is the people in Porto, they tell me that it's not the Portuguese that cause the trouble. It's not the Portuguese that will do the stealing. It's strangeiros, foreigners. Now, is that right? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Inga. Big cities are always unsafe. And that's because it's very difficult to hold everybody accountable. Round here, it's not difficult to hold people accountable because nobody in the villages And I mean, when I say the villages, I'm talking about villages for 10 miles. No, everybody knows everybody. And so nobody's going to do harm to your local community. It's only the outsiders. But when an outsider comes into the area, by Christ, everyone knows about it. And everybody tells everybody about it. I used to look at the Portuguese watching cars go down the road. And I thought to myself, why are they staring and watching the car so much? Now I know, because if it's a car they've never seen before, they watch it very closely. What they're doing is obviously making a mental note of possibly the number plate, but definitely the make of car and who's in it. And that's what they're looking out for. Maybe both. Okay. All right, Will. Yeah. If somebody new moves into the area, you know about it. Oh, yeah. The word goes around really quickly. Not only that, if somebody does, so for example, oh yeah, right, okay, right. This is how close knit the community is. There is a guy, and in our villages, and he's deemed to be a bit of a twat. And one day, another guy lost his temper with him and actually grabbed hold of him, and in Portuguese, he probably said something like, "Shut the F up and get out of the bar," and blah, blah, blah. That act of aggression went round like wildfire. And Antonio felt ashamed for having done it. Not because he regretted doing it, I think, but because everybody knew that he'd done it. So you can't even behave inappropriately without everybody knowing about it. I mean, can you imagine? Okay. Can you imagine if a local couple, I'm gonna say this, I don't care what anyone says. Can you imagine if a local couple were having a walk through the forest on a lovely afternoon and they got a bit romantic, yeah? And they went into the bush area and got very romantic and they were seen doing it. My God, not only would the local village, the whole area would know about it. I mean, those people would be red in the face everywhere they go. I'm going to look out for that. Yeah, anything you do gets round here real quick. You buy something new, yeah, everybody knows. And for outsiders, that might seem a little bit too close knit, coming from a society that doesn't operate in that way. But I actually like it. I know that it's safe. Is that right, Rob? Is that right? Okay. All right. Is that right? This is the truth. When I go shopping, I'm going to go into Tabwa. That's it, Tabwa. I'm going to go into Tabwa tomorrow to go shopping. I will not lock my doors. I don't need to lock my doors. I don't need to lock the house up. Nobody does. Just there is no need for it. Yes, I lock the gates, but I don't need to lock the house up. And even if I didn't lock the gates, I mean, I lock the gates for an alternative reason, but even if I didn't lock the gates, still nobody would come in. And if somebody did, they'd all know about it. She indicated to wait. Right, Will? Yeah. Not that different. Yeah, yeah. Inga. Yeah, fair enough, Inga. Right, yeah. I mean, I think in the UK, I did lock the house when I went. Well, I know I did. I locked the house when I went out, but there was never any trouble in the area I lived in. It said, yeah. What did it say? That's because you live near Nottingham or in Nottingham, don't you, Leslie? The most unsafest place in the UK or in England now. Wow. Yeah. I can't believe it. Nottingham. No, Mona. No. Nottingham. What would Robin Hood say? He'd be right pissed off, wouldn't he? Like, oh, right, you have to lock it normally. Right. You little madam. You little madam. I'm on about Mona, okay? Not you, Inga. Just want to point that one out. She's got her head on the. Oh, you little darling. Oh, God. Oh, you little darling. She looks at you. Oh, I love you, Dad. What can I do? You got to give her some love. Oh, love you, Dad. Come on, Will, finish it off. What was written on the card? He's not going to tell us because he couldn't read it. Kathy, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? Are you good? And is life treating you well, Kathy? Did you? Right. Come on, Will. What did she have written on the card? Did she pull out a revolver and say, "Give me your money, money or your life"? Hold on. Possibly a fox. Old ladies can be dangerous. Sorry, Inga. Sorry, yeah. Stressed out about renewing your residency card. You and about 500,000 others, I think. You've got sorry, Kathy, you've got no worries. There's a big backlog, and I think there's going to be a big backlog for a long time. The police are not going to come and get you and deport you. They fully understand what the situation is, should you be stopped. That is what the card said. Right. Okay. Well, thank you, Inga. Yeah, I think it was a fox or something like that. It's not other people or anything like that. But when they get up and go like that, I think to myself, and then because a mongoose, I've never had trouble with mongooses getting into the chickens, but I know they do try. And obviously, if the girls go out and try and attack a mongoose, it could hurt them. So I've got to go out and scare it off. Yeah, it could be a cat, but normally it's different. They chase the cat. That's a different type of barking. Okay, ask your question. Go for it. Where is the nearest citizen shop? What, here? For me, it's in Kabwa, about 10 minutes away. I have got on video foxes on my land, an Iberian mongoose named Fred. He was on my land. The good life off grid. Hello, good life off grid. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Lady Lulu. Okay, so a quick update. Right, everybody, a quick update on Lady Lulu. Took her to the vet and she's had the ultra scan and her spleen is swollen. The spleen that goes sort of where the stomach is, goes round a bit where the stomach is. One half is normal and the other half is swollen. Normally when it's swollen and it's dark, it says that there's a tumor in the organ, but it wasn't dark. So the vet said to put her on anti-inflammatory medication for 3 weeks, go back and have another scan and see if there's any changes. If there are changes, then she's obviously going to carry on down the road of medication. If there are no changes, then it will be blood tests, then off to Coimbra for a very special type of scan, whatever they do, which is like 500 euros. And then after that, it would be an operation to remove her spleen. So that's where we're at. I took lady in on Monday, so it's not quite a week yet, and there's 3 weeks to go. I'm hoping that by about mid next week, I would like to see improvements in her performance. And if that is the case, then obviously there's every chance the swelling of that part of the organ will be going down, I guess. But if I don't see any changes, I'll be guessing that when I take her back to the vet and she does the ultra scan, then I'm expecting to see the spleen still swollen as it was before. So 3 weeks time, or just less than 3 weeks time, I'll know a lot more. But the worst case scenario is that Lady Lou will have to have an operation to remove her spleen, and she will recover and be back to being herself, which for me is absolutely excellent news. One way or the other, I will have my baby back to how she was. That's what's important. Wow, Will, crikey, that's not good to hear in Portugal. Whew. We chased one down our drive a couple of weeks ago. Its days are numbered. Right. Yeah, thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Yeah. It's good to know that one way or the other, I'm going to get Lady Lou sorted out. Kathy, thank you very much, Kathy. Or turmeric, right? Anti-inflammatories. Thank you, thank you. You see, the problem was, I thought it was her rear right leg, because she would be limping. She would stoop down, have a poop, and then when she'd finished it, she'd stand up and run, limping, and come to me crying. And obviously anybody would say, well, man, there's something wrong with the dog's leg. And then the next day or that evening, we'd go for a walk and there's no problem. So I'm like, hold on a minute. There was a problem earlier on and now there's no problem. Okay, perhaps she's pulled a muscle. Give it a few days and maybe she'll perform better and it'll relax and so forth and it'll heal. But it wasn't. It just kept going on and on. And I've worked out, along with the vet's investigations, that something internal was a problem. And when she stooped and was having her poop, and I guess, I don't know, I mean, I don't ask her, but I guess she has to strain a bit to push it out. and that was causing the pain. And so she jumped up and limped, which led me to believe it was the leg, and it's not, it's her spleen. Yeah. Yeah, Newman, I mean, the vets are good. They really are good. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The good life. You have no idea what muscles you end up using when you're doing various things. Right, a good vet in Cavilla. There's 2 vets in Tabwa, and they're both said to be really good. I think you're right there, Kathy. Actually, so for the scan, it was €25. Um, I mean, she scanned a lot of organs, and then she said to go back for the rescan is €15. So that's not bad money, really, is it? That's some serious side effects. Whoa, that is some serious side effects. Lady Lulu doesn't have any side effects from those injections, and I don't know about Mona because the previous owner did them. Yeah, that's really scary, actually, that you had to rush back. Yeah, I quite agree, Kathy. €25 for a scan, and for all the organs that she ended up scanning was good. Was good. Really, Rob? It's normal for it to have that much of a reaction? Wow. You're absolutely right, Will. Vets in the UK are seriously expensive. But what people do is take out pet insurance to cover that. She was fine the next day. Okay, good, good. The Good Life. Do you use what's his name? Uh, the thin guy, the tall thin guy. Oh God, I can't remember his name. What, Inga? Holy, €150 for a blood test. Christ almighty. Right, everybody, pack up tonight. Let's get over to the Netherlands and become vets. God. Yes, I've been to the Portuguese doctors. Yeah. I've got the most beautiful doctor in the world. She's drop dead gorgeous. I get up every morning thinking, where am I ill? Where am I ill? And I can't find a problem because I want to go and see her. I want to marry her. She's beautiful. She is unbelievable. But I can't find an illness. No good life. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the tall, thin guy, isn't it? Hi there, Hugo. Hi there. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Saud. All right, good. Saud. Oh, okay. Who's come through? Okay, not Kevin. No. Oh, just a minute. What? Hold on a minute, guys. Good luck. I wanted to see. Don't have your name. Oh, hold on. Go on YouTube, type in Mac living in Portugal in the search bar, and then you'll see my channel come up. And somewhere from there, you can click into the live stream. All right? Okay, catch you later. See? Somebody trying to join in. Right. Yep. There's something out in the forest. Mona's out there having a go at something. And the good thing about having two dogs that can go running straight out there is it keeps away the foxes and the mongooses. Now, where were we? Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, yeah. The vet. Oh, what was the vet's name? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember his name. It's not, no. No. I remembered it as well the other day. Oh, no, never mind. Does anybody know if there are pet insurances in Portugal? Are there companies that do pet insurance in Portugal? In the UK, it is very popular. And I would imagine, Inga, where you are, it's also very popular to have pet insurance. Yeah. So, okay, Inga, you've never had pet insurance where you are, but you would imagine they're expensive. I don't know how expensive they are in the UK. I don't know if pet insurance is expensive in the UK. I know it's necessary. I know, good life, it's killing me. It's actually killing me not to know the guy's name. Oh, really, Leslie? Around 50 quid? That ain't bad. That's not bad for pet insurance, is it? Considering you'll pay that or more for one visit to the vet. Oh, Fidelidad. Right, thank you, Hugo. Well, yeah, that was a bit dumb of me, actually, wasn't it? Fidelidad will do insurance for just about anything. Yeah. Ricardo. Inga, you're a bloody knockout girl. You are a knockout. Yeah. Ricardo. That's right. That's his name. Tall, thin guy. Good life. It's the veterinary place surgery is next to the barber's shop near the zebra crossing. Is that the one you go to, or the one you've been to? Yes. Wikipedia does the trick. Doesn't matter, Inga. It means that you're clever. You're a clever girl. Yeah, good idea, good life. Yeah. Everybody knows the series. Yeah. Just a moment. I think somebody is trying to contact me. Yep. Hold on. Right, hold on. Sorry about this. I've got to send this message. It's rather important. Hi there. At this moment in time, I'm doing the live stream, which I do every Thursday evening from 8 till 10 on YouTube. Okay. All right. Yeah, 2 minutes left. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Hey, and guess what? We haven't had any problems tonight with the live stream. Second time in a row. I haven't even had a little message come up saying problem with the live stream. No, and it's not countdown time yet, Kathy. In a little bit. No hurry. No hurry. Okay, good life, right. Out of sync once or twice. Okay. I mean, okay, out of sync once or twice isn't so bad. It's better than losing it like we have been in the past. That is good, isn't it, Lauren? Yeah. And I think the reason that we have a stable live stream is partly down to Lauren's help and support with some reconfigurations on my PC, and two, by having only subscribers coming in and commenting has restricted people from turning up causing trouble. I didn't move the router closer though, Will. The router's exact. I can't move it closer. The cable isn't long enough. And it's great to have you. And it's great to have you here. Don't forget to come back next Thursday. Oh God, it's 10 o'clock. Right. Okay, guys. I've got a load of messages to respond to. So thanks ever so much for joining in. Do appreciate it. Have a lovely week. Take care of yourselves. And I will say goodbye and good night to each and every one of you. Good night, goodbye, good night, goodbye, good night, bye. Good night, Lauren. Good night, girlie. Yes, Will, absolutely. That is what Lauren taught me to do, to clean the cache. Okay, so bon night in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ciao.